Hey there, Divine Messages 333 LLC, Lisa here. If it's your first time, welcome. If you are someone who has stopped by the channel before, I'm grateful and welcome back. Um, so, I was just recording on a different device and my storage was too full and it cut me off. So, do over. Okay, so basically what I was saying is that I started my channel a little over 2 years ago. Yesterday was my birthday. I turned 52. Um, Basically, I'm cutting to the chase. I needed to make a change. I've made a drastic change in the last 7 months in my life because it was necessary for me to reset. I uprooted myself. I totally changed everything. Everything. Like anyone I'm in regular communication with at this point are people that I didn't know like 7 months ago. Didn't know these people. But since I have come to this new community, I have had one obstacle after another. And although I am grateful and I've been able to keep a, overall optimistic outlook on everything, it is time once again for change. I did have a business of my own after my son passed away. I inherited some money. I started a business. I turned that grief, that tragedy into a service that could help others. And without getting into details, it was removed from my life by the person that I was in partnership with. That person was a partner to me in many different ways, and it was a choice of mine, but ultimately we needed to separate. That's putting it nicely and without putting any details out there. If I'm able to pursue any legal any justice through the legal system in the future, I will do so. At this point, I'm just really focused on what I'm able to do, what I can do, what I feel guided to do, and it's not to focus on the injustices and things like that. So I am asking for your help because over the last couple of years my channel has grown at a snail's pace, but grateful. Regardless, I am very appreciative of the people who return and interact with the channel, whether it's through a like, a subscription, a comment. It always touches me when I can tell that there's life on the other side. But like I said, it's time for change. So how you can help is, if you have watched the content, or if this is just even the first video you've ever come across with me, I'd greatly appreciate a like, or just leave a comment. If you feel inclined to do so, you like my energy, subscribe. My channel is not just like reading with cards. It is me providing you with messages that I pick up through energy, through signs. Yes, I do use cards at times, but I feel guided to bring these messages or these signs to you as well. And it wasn't even like something that I really set out to do, but I got downloads. And I wasn't even one to watch YouTube up until a few years ago. I heard from someone that you could watch readings on YouTube. Never even crossed my mind. Hadn't really watched any YouTube videos prior to that, but I started to watch them. And this was toward the end of my partnership with this, person. And after we separated, I, kept getting downloads and was guided. I would hear, like, I should make my own videos. I should try this out, and I thought it was, I don't know. I didn't know what to think, but I gave it a try, and over 2 years, I have seen growth. And even though it's been very slow, I still feel like strongly that I want to just continue this. I did get my Reiki certifications, levels 1, 2, and 3, and really I feel guided to work with people, providing a service for them regarding like spiritual guidance, energy healing, helping them build their own intuitive gifts and tap into themselves, the universe, their higher powers. And to be honest, these jobs that I've taken to, just be able to survive, obviously we all have to survive, right? So, again, grateful for the opportunities people have given me over the last few years. But I'm just really running into one obstacle after another, and I know in like, I totally know within me I am meant to be on my own, creating my own income, being able to maybe even bring on others and help them be able to do the same for themselves, whether it's starting out as a partnership with me or, just encouraging them to find it within themselves to move on and do their own thing as well, because they'll be able to be of service for others. But something so simple as leaving a comment, hitting the like on a video of mine will really help bring me to more people, bring this content to more people, have my channel be exposed to more people, and from that you are really helping me to reach my dreams, my goals, financial freedom, financial independence. Like I said, I took a tragedy and I turned it into something that was really beautiful, helping others. My son passed from an overdose and didn't know that any money would land in my lap. I mean, why would I even think that I would lose my son? This car alarm. If you're like me, things like that are a confirmation from something bigger I'm meant to help others. And by you doing something very small, like interacting with this channel, sharing a video, subscribing, is helping to create such a huge impact in my life. And so that is what I'm asking. It's a call to action to those who land on my videos, whether it's a music reading where, I might feel in the moment the energy of the song and the lyrics and pulling cards to it on a short, a lot of my content is that a 1 minute video of me, dancing to some music and pulling these cards and bringing a message to you. Some of it is just me talking and telling you about the energy that I'm picking up on and showing you objects that I have found out in the world and bringing that to you. It could even just be a video of, an animal that I see out in nature, out in the community, and what am I getting from that. But with a little interaction, what happens is my content doesn't reach the people that it would speak to. And when people click on and then they click off, I do believe that there's no such thing as coincidences. So if my content came across your feed, there was something you could have gotten out of it. But if you clicked off before you heard the message, then you're pretty much telling the universe you're not ready. It's totally fine if you're not ready, if you don't want to hear it. But you're also kind of getting in the way of an opportunity for me, okay? Because you're able to be of service even if you're not ready for the message. Just giving a thumbs up is like the least you could do, because we are exchanging energy. And something within you told you to click on that video. Something else told you didn't want to hear it. Okay. But I'm asking you to not rob me of my opportunity, because what I'm doing is trying to create a better life for myself, and in doing so I'll be able to help others do that for themselves. I really want to walk away from the jobs that I have. I have a couple. And I'm really I don't want to get too much into the detail of my life, just because I do have many people who want to tune into what's going on with me, that know me on a personal level, but they don't really interact with me. They don't call me, they don't message me. It's mutual. I have reached out to some of these people, but they don't contact me back. That's totally fine. I'd prefer my peace over, drama or chaos or anything like that. I prefer my peace. But at this point, I need to make some drastic changes. And my channel reaching more people, and the people who are looking for this type of content would be able to align me with creating an income for myself. How so? Because I offer readings. I offer readings through YouTube, but my content isn't reaching the right people that are interested in what I bring. It's reaching people who click on and click off, who aren't ready. So if you're one who's still watching right now, I'm asking you right now, if you haven't already done so, leave a comment. Let me know you're watching up to this point. It's 15 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Leave a like right now. If you, I don't know how long this video is going to be, probably not much longer, but if you don't have time to watch the whole thing, leave a comment now before you click off. If you want to hear more, or you're interested in seeing the other content that I spoke of, the energy readings, my Nature Speaks videos, the messages through music videos, if you're interested in coming back later and you don't know if you'll find me again, hit subscribe right now. Turn on the notification bell right now. Because you're really helping. You're really helping a person create a better life for themselves. And I'm doing it so that I'm able to reach others. I am one to watch some people's content that is really, I don't know. I guess there's social media influencers where it's just like, makeup tutorials, or I'll watch things like that once in a while, and I'm sure those things benefit some people. Some people may make content because it really feeds their ego. Maybe it boosts their confidence. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself out there because I know I have something to offer people. And it's something that's going to, whether all it does is just build confidence in them and then they want to go off and make, fashion videos or whatever. Or maybe they're just trying to get through some kind of heartbreak. But if they can't find me and we can't find each other, right now, it isn't the only way that I can reach people through the internet, but where I am actually physically located, like I said, I've been running into obstacle after obstacle, and I am working my way to making big changes again, like very soon here. Having some type of cushion or somewhere to land, a soft landing, so that I'm not, and I'm not going to just quit my jobs, but I need to physically be able to get to another location, to be able to work one-on-one with people, because I'm telling you, where I'm at physically, it's just not going to happen here. It's not going to happen here. It was meant for a short time, and I do believe that time has come. The time's up. I need to make another change, and it needs to happen very soon here. And I'm making that happen on my end, but I can only control so much. And to be honest, at one of my main jobs, my main job, there are some people who would like to probably push me out, and they're making things very difficult for me. I said I have a second job. I do. It's in a completely different area, location-wise, and that is where I'm trying to go. But that is a seasonal job, and so I'll need to replace my main job with something else. I'm working on these things, down here in the 5D, I'm working on these things. Sorry. Well, actually in the 5D and the 3D, I am. I am. Through my sleep state, I'm doing a lot of work. I really am. I'm doing, and in the when it comes to healing on the inside, which then affects the outside, you know, I'm doing those things. I am doing those things. But this other little part that could really help me out is being able to reach the people online that are looking for content and a service that I can bring. And again, I will just say this is a call to action. I'd really appreciate you liking this video, liking my content. If you come across it and you click on it, leave a comment, any kind of comment, I mean, it doesn't have to be, I'm okay with people having a difference of opinion, it all helps me. But at this point, I'm done being passive about this. And I'm really looking for those people to align with so that I can be living out my purpose, which is to be of service to others. And I'd like your help. I would like your help, So I guess I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, I appreciate you listening. If you're watching up to this point, I'm appreciating that you're still around. Yeah, so check out the channel. 22:22 on the clock right now. Hope to see you again, and I'm really grateful for all that have been watching, all that have been supporting, and I'm asking for help to go even further, to build even bigger, and for your participation in that, I wish you many blessings. See you again.